on November 25th. Prepare to be terrified.
What have we got? Another dead clown? That's 5 this week.
What kind of psychopath goes around killing clowns, do you know?
I don't know, but I don't find this one so funny now.
I did, people.
Last Resort Cinema and Asinine Pictures present a Louis Spanks film. She was a party girl until one night the party ended with a bang.
There's someone trying to kill me!
The only person she can turn to may be the only person trying to kill her.
Calm down. What are you wearing?
We know you dated him.
Yeah, I dated him once, but I didn't kill him. I was on my way to the store for wine and wagon wheels. And when I came through the alley, I saw a man running away, and Jingles was lying there, dead.
You date a lot of clowns, Miss Henchley?
That depends on how many I can fit in my tiny car, Detective.
You recognize this? We found it in your purse. You ought to get yourself a lawyer.
I am a lawyer.
Sheldon Morley, Jeremy Duran, and Munchie Baldwin. Probable cause. This film has not yet been released.
Please welcome Bette MacDonald.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. I'm all dressed up. Got my hair done, makeup, everything. Team of experts, 18 hours to do all this. This is as good as it gets, people. Oh, that's very sweet. Very sweet. Are you married? You look like a couple. Are you married? Yeah. Did she make you come here tonight? You kind of have that look about you. She made you come here tonight, but I'm going to make you stay. All right? Enjoy the show, everybody. Thanks for coming.
We now return to hunting crocs on the learning station.
Before the break, we were talking about snakes, and I believe we're in luck. We've received a report that there may be a venomous snake in the area near our camp. And I believe, there it is, a very tough customer. This is a Madarugal viper. It's the deadliest of all snakes in Australia. There is an antidote for its venom, but in the time it would take to fill a syringe with it, you would definitely be dead. I place him on the ground, a good distance from our camp. I want to be sure to make tracks fairly quickly because he will remember. That was a close call. And I've forgotten even one of the millions of things I know about reptiles and could have been done for. This is partly why I've come to believe that I could have benefited from a formal education. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful crook you got there, Barbara.
Thanks, Ben. Her name is Chirpy. She's a favourite of the entire staff here at the park. Right now, I'm holding her jaws shut with both hands to ensure that I won't be bitten should she attack.
Now, they're very protective of their young, aren't they, Barbara?
For a few days, yeah. If they don't eat them, sure. I guess they're protective, Ben. Now, I'd like to remind the viewers at home that if you find yourself in this situation and it comes time to release the massive jaws, do it quickly. Because these animals are very spiteful and they have lightning-fast reflexes. She doesn't like this one bit.
Yeah. Give us a kiss, Chirpy.
No, don't make me laugh, Ben.
Come on, Chirpy, give us a kiss.
You're a troublemaker, aren't you? Watch your tail now, watch your tail. She can snap your leg with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let go.
Now, the thing to remember about reptiles is that they've been here for millions of years, and they believe they're superior to all other creatures.
That's right. Most reptiles perceive themselves as being at the top of the food chain. Not many crocs consider man a threat, but we're working on it.
Last year, Australia saw more than 600 of its adult crocs killed by the two of us alone.
So there's hope.
Next week on Hunting Crocs, Barbara's going to try to steal an entire nest of baby crocs right out from under the mother.
And Ben will visit a scientist in Perth who can render an aphrodisiac from lizard skin. Until then, take care and keep killing crocs.
They're hideous and arrogant and deserve to die. See you next time. Come on, Barbara.
I'm here on the set of the new film, King John, and you can really taste the electricity in the air, which I'm told they're working to correct.
A remarkable international cast has assembled here at Pinewood Studios to bring Shakespeare's hidden masterpiece into the light.
Do not seek to stuff my head with more ill news, for it is full. But if you be afeard to hear the worst, let the worst unheard fall upon your head.
Bloody hell. Did we get a PA to do this?
Did you like that? Was that good? I felt good.
But when I was asked to inhabit the role of the king, I immediately scrutinized the first folio and immediately ascertained why, in fact, it is Shakespeare's least performed work. But, you know, the gardener has to be paid, hasn't he? Hasn't he? Gary, the gardener has to be paid, doesn't he?
Maurice Phipps seems to be staying in character throughout filming. It's not known yet whether this adaptation of Shakespeare will be using subtitles.
Oh, God. Bloody meat puppet pioneer.
For teen singing sensation Ashley, the role of Constance is a dream come true.
And I didn't even know until I got on set that this wasn't a Robin Hood movie. And I'm like, it's called King John. And they're like, oh, don't be ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I hear that Ashley is a bit of a prankster on the set.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's always, you know, tugging on my ear before I take, or stomping on my foot, or, you know, she's always playing around. Or she'll, you know, pour her cafe latte down my codpiece, you know, which is funny, right?
Because King John is one of Mr. Shakespeare's lesser-known works, extensive rewrites were done to make it relevant for today's audiences. And now it's to be or not to be murdered.
If all's well that ends well, expect King John to make a royal rumble at a theater near you this fall.
So what's on for today?
Boss wants you, me, and Charlie to take the new Silverado and move them bales.
Is that Charlie?
Chevy Silverado has the most powerful V8 of any 4x4 pickup.
Then we gotta water the herd.
300 horses make it more powerful.
If there's any daylight left, we'll take Norm up to see the ladies.
More powerful than Ford and Dodge. That's why it's the truck. Silverado from Chevy.
Well, guess that's enough for today.
When you've got a tough headache, it takes just one small thing to make you miserable. For fast relief, remember, one Advil is often enough. Advil, for today's tough pain.
Some decongestant tablets relieve stuffy noses for up to 12 hours. So does long-lasting Dristan nasal mist. The difference is Dristan mist starts to work a whole lot faster.
Police are scrambling for answers in the wake of a shocking double murder. The victims had called 911 for help several times, but their pleas were ignored for hours. story on tonight's National.
Check out now. Tell me what's up. Let me know. What's the hottest show on CBC now?
Got the beat.
Oh, yeah. Don't sleep.
Dropping mad beats every Monday, 8:30 on CBC.
It's the hot stuff, baby.
You better act like you know.
Now, as I've said a couple of hundred times before, Jackie, and I might even have to say it some more, we only have about 3,000 of these little beauties left, so you want to get on the phone right now, people.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Ronaldo. Now, I just want you to have another look at these miniature appliances. They are divine, and that is not a word that I use lightly.
No, indeed you don't. Now, can we get a close-up of the fridge? Phil, can you get in there on that little fridge? Isn't that cute? Not only charming to look at, Jackie, fully functional.
Look at that. Is that not divine?
Look at that.
Now, what do people use the mini fridge for, Ronaldo?
Well, Jackie, they use it to keep things cold.
But not big things.
No, not the big things, the little tiny things, Jackie.
Look, have a look at the mini dishwasher. Is this not the most divine thing you have ever seen?
Now, you're going to love this, Jackie. Can you guess what people are using the tiny dishwasher for?
Washing teeny tiny dishes?
No, but I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, he got me. He knew I was going to say that.
I knew she was going to say that. Now, people use the mini dishwasher to clean, are you ready for it? Jewelry.
Get out of town.
Jewelry.
Well, Ronaldo, you could knock me over with a feather. Now, does it work?
No, it doesn't work in the functional sense, but it's quite a conversation piece, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Now, this teeny tiny fella is my favorite, the tiny stove.
Isn't that something, Jackie? How many times have you said to yourself you'd love to toast an almond, say, individually?
Oh, yeah.
But your full-size range is just too darn big.
Oh, don't get me started.
You know who loves this item, Jackie? The dieter.
Oh, really?
Well, sure. You come in, you get the whole meal prepared in there, you know, 6 or 7 calories tops.
Oh, that is divine. Now, here's the thing about the mini stove, Ronaldo. Now, I don't have to tell you that these are troubled times we're living.
Troubled times,
Troubled times we're living in. And who among us has not thought of turning on the gas and dragging a chair over and popping our head in the oven? I know I have.
Just this morning, Jackie, I see where you're going with this, and I can put the people at ease at home right now because the mini stove, you couldn't carry out such an act, like a rash act like that, like the suicide.
Oh.
You couldn't get into the suicide because, first of all, it's electric, and B, it's just too darn small.
He's not kidding. You couldn't even get your head in that oven.
You probably couldn't.
No, not even if you used forceps. Well, here, let's just try, Ronaldo. Why don't you try to get your head in the oven?
Jackie,
Here,
I'll try. I'll try to
wait, I'll even move the rack down.
Yeah, get the rack down, and
I'm
I
gonna
will.
move it right
and
down.
I'm going to really try now to get the head in there.
Now look. Here,
Hold it still, Jackie.
Oh, all right. There we go. Try to get. Ooh.
Is it?
No.
No, it can't be done. It cannot be done. It
no.
cannot be done, Jackie.
And thank goodness for that. So get to the phones, people.
Get to the phones right now, people. We've only got about 12 minutes left with the tiny appliances, and then, Jackie, a real treat. We're going on to a big seller. The teeny tiny power tools are up next, just in case you've got some small jobs to do around the house.
Small jobs
to do around the house. You won't miss that.
Oh, you are a pistol.
Come right back.
Last Resort Cinema and Asinine Pictures present the first must-see movie of the millennium. Spool and Screen magazine calls Probable Cause a surefire winner. 4 stars. It'll blow your head off. See the film that the Washington Times Post-Review calls a pulse-pounding roller coaster from beginning to end. Selden Morley delivers the performance of her career.
You come from a circus family, don't you?
I've swung on the odd trapeze, so what?
Tammy Flyshank calls Probable Cause an almost perfect movie. If you only see one more movie before you die, see Probable Cause.
Your DNA matches the samples we found at 2 of the crime scenes.
Lots of people could have that DNA.
Maybe so. But it's an awfully big coinky-dink, isn't it?
Well, you know what they say.
What is that?
When it comes to machetes and coinkydinks, size doesn't matter.
Probable Cause. Rated R.
Mr. Wayne Tomko,
That's me, my lord.
what do you have to say for yourself?
Nothing. On the grounds that it might incriminate me, my lord.
So you have no defense?
Nope. Bucky's gonna represent me, your grace.
Wayne, this is small claims court. You don't really need to...
Objection.
What?
Even no.
it may only be in theory. This here's still a free country for most of us, Your Honor. Ipso facto, this toll deserves a competent defense.
Look, did he destroy the shed or not?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? The defense calls Wayne Tomko to the stand.
Bucky, I'm really not in the mood for this today.
Oh, I know it's unorthodox, Your Honor. But if the court will grant me this indulgence, I can prove that this gearbox did not lay finger one on that toll shed. Bullshit. It is bullshit. Like it's supposed to be going in.
Bucky, I swear.
The defense calls Wayne Tomko, Your Honor.
Do I get swore in or what?
Are you going to tell the truth, Wayne?
The whole truth and nothing but, so help my God, Your Grace.
Go ahead, Bucky.
If it please the court, Mr. Tomko, tell us where you were at on the night of June 10 of this year.
My house?
I see. And what was going on over your house?
I was watching Cops and you were doing hot knives in the kitchen.
Of course, by hot knives, you mean baking a ham for the church. Tell me, Mr. Tomko, how long have you known the plaintiff and his shed?
Too long. 3-4 weeks.
Can you describe the nature of your relationship with the plaintiff?
He lives next door to me, and he's on workman's comp even though there's nothing wrong with his neck, and he smells like the hospital counselor.
Isn't it true, Mr. Tomko, that you have a history of substance abuse?
Huh?
And isn't it also true that you have appeared before no less than 7 judges in the past 4 years, him being 3 of them?
Counsel's leading the witness, Your Honor.
Leading the witness. You watch so much TV, Mr. Tomko.
It's Hockey Day in Canada, a 13-hour celebration of the game. Saturday starting at noon Eastern, only on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Crackers and Philly. This can only mean one thing. Perfect time for a chick flick. Alrighty, let's see what's on tonight. Oh. This looks good.
Will you marry me?
What'd you say?
60% less fat than butter on margarine. Crushed Philadelphia cream cheese. A little taste of heaven.
I wish they had rewind on these things.
Behind the smiles, he was complex and driven.
He was a man of many faces. He could be the life of the party, and he had many sad sides to him.
An economist, a humorist, an irrepressible bon vivant.
He led a wonderful lifestyle of socializing.
Retirement was not something that he looked forward to.
But what troubled the voice of Canada? The Life and Times of Stephen Leacock, Tuesday night at 9 on CBC.
Hello, I'm Mary Belimia. For 30 years, Mary Belimia's modeling farm has produced some of the finest models wearing clothes today. Our free-range models are treated like one of the family here at Mary Bell's. Here they can frolic away those ounces of fat that models in pens must have sucked out with space-age machines. Is this paradise? Well, if these models could talk, they'd tell you that they've never been happier. Their shiny coats and powerful teeth are a testament to the full-time care that they receive here at Mary Bell's. Does education seem like a waste of time? Does a career in fashion sound like your dream vocation? Well, if you're a thin girl between the ages of 11 and 14 and you've answered yes to even one of these questions, you could take up residence at Mary Belimia's modeling farm. Just send your money to Mary Belimia's modeling farm. You could be the thoroughbred we've been looking for. Come on, girls, let's run round in circles.
Everybody's thought about killing the clowns, you know. What makes some people want to live out their violent fantasies?
Rock and roll, Satan, the huge.
5 dead clowns, 1 witness, no alibi. Probable cause. Own it today on video.
Well, you got quite a colorful history, don't you, Mr. Tomko? Shoplifting, vandalism, arson, petty theft, possession. I believe you worked for the Reform Party for a time, did you not?
That is a lie. I never worked for the Republicans.
Very well, withdrawn. On the night of June 10, Mr. Tomko, how many beers did you have?
I don't know. 2, 11, something like that.
I see. And did you or did you not have a dispute with the plaintiff?
Maybe.
Didn't you receive several warnings about the music being too loud?
You had the stereo on. I was watching Cops.
I'm gonna pound you, man.
I think you've wasted enough of the court's time, Bucky.
Oh, yeah. But if this here was a Rolex, there'd be plenty of time, wouldn't there? Yeah, I'd be one of your crowd then, wouldn't I, Judge Dredd?
Don't push me, Bucky.
Bailiff, I want the last 10 minutes struck from the record.
Wayne, did you destroy the shed?
I never touched it. Bucky took the chainsaw to it.
Objection!
Is that true, Bucky?
True in what sense?
Okay, look, who destroyed the shed?
Bucky did it.
This here's an outrage.
Did you destroy the shed, Bucky?
He was bad-mouthing BTO, weren't ya?
Okay, Bucky paid for the shed, court dismissed.
See you next week, my lord.
This here's a travesty.
There's no justice like lone justice, are they, Bucky?
What?
Post hoc ergo propter hoc, you fool.
Break this. I'm going over family court to see who's newly single.
Oh, my teeth, I wish I'd never quit law school.
That was me, Tor.
Yeah, but with this stigmatism, I can't tell us apart.
You're straining the quality of mercy, Wayne, I'll tell you that.
Nobody does the blues better than B.B. King, and nobody does flooring better than Carpet One. Now listen to this. It's GST-free month at Carpet One. All brand name carpeting and flooring is GST-free in our Regina, Moose Jaw, and Assiniboia stores. This is one great deal. Come to Carpet One for the GST-free sale. Tell them BB sent you.
Nobody does it better than us.
You might be surprised to learn that automated teller service was introduced to Canada by Saskatchewan credit unions. The banks followed. We were also the first in Canada to pilot the in-store direct debit system. The banks followed. In fact, over the years, the banks have followed a lot of our ideas, except for one: service. Credit Unions of Saskatchewan, a better way to bank. If you're waiting for the banks to catch up to us on that one, you could be here a long time.
Kurt Browning heats up the ice in a new 1-hour special featuring the greatest moments of his career in competition and in performance. Kurt Browning, by request, Sunday night at 9 on CBC. A look inside at Blue Rodeo.
Hi, I'm Soren.
Their latest CD, how it all came together.
You're just the song, and you're not conscious of anything else.
Blue Rodeo, the scenes in between, February 27th on CBC.
Tonight on the movie station, it's That Darn Cat at 9. Then at 11, The Clowns by the Farm and the suspense thriller Probable Cause. Then at midnight, it's the rebroadcast of That Darn Cat, followed by Probable Cause at 2. Then at 4 a.m., stay tuned for That Darn Cat, followed by Probable Cause.
Well, what can you say about teeny tiny power tools that hasn't been said before?
I'm with you, Jackie. I can't think of a single thing to say about them we haven't said already. My mind is just a total...
blank?
That must be it. That must be it. In fact, Jackie, if you could see inside my head right now, you know what you'd be looking at?
What, Ronaldo?
Nothing. How about you? Anything going on above the neck?
No, not so as you'd notice. No, in fact, if I was to put a microphone up to my head, well, this is, well, look, here, I'll show you what you'd hear. Here, just bring the microphone, now, all right.
Boy, you can't get any more vacant than that, Jackie.
No, just please don't ask me to do any simple addition or I might fall flat on my face.
Ask me how stupid I am, Jackie.
How stupid are you, Ronaldo?
I don't understand the question.
Gotcha. Maybe we should leave now.
I can't even remember where I live.
You can come with me. I'm pretty sure that I live somewhere in the downtown area.
In the downtown area?
Yeah, now is this your purse?
No, mine doesn't have the handle, and it's small, like a wallet.
Oh, all right, great. Let's go.
Superstar Anne Murray performs with Deborah Cox and Dawn Langstrom in the world television premiere of Anne Murray's What a Wonderful World, Sunday, February 27th on CBC Television.
I'm Ben Chen. British Columbia's battered New Democrats prepare to pick a new leader. The details next on The National.
Monday.
Looking back, the story of the artist who painted for God, not for money.
And Dad said, Pop, he says, we can't afford this.
CBC NewsHour, Monday at 6.
Tee off at the 6th Annual Mackenzie Art Gallery Miniature Golf and Country Club. Enjoy 18 holes of exciting Van Golf on a course that takes the scenic route through the gallery. Reserve your tee-off space now. Van Golf is a fundraising project of the Mackenzie Art Gallery.
What you put in the boxing is what you get out of it. And it really is fun. It really gave me the confidence of, I know what to say, and all this. And at the beginning, it may seem hard, but it gets easier as it goes. And you can win some and lose some, it doesn't matter. And losing is learning.
Celebrate the 1999 Athlete of the Year Awards March 2nd in Regina.
Hi, I'm Sheila Coles with 2 tips for the best way to start your day. Take time for a good breakfast and serve it up with the morning edition. All the news from around your province and around the world.
Lights, camera, action. It's the Flicks International Children's Film Festival, March 10th to the 12th in Saskatoon. It's a window on the world with incredible films and workshops for kids. For ticket information, call 956-FILM.
Preserving the natural beauty of Saskatchewan. You can help by attending a benefit concert for the Royal Saskatchewan Museum. Proceeds support the redevelopment of the museum's Life Sciences Gallery. Musical guests include the Regina Symphony Chamber Players, Newkirk and Bell, and Off Kilter. An evening of music, scenic tours, and nature. Tuned into Nature, March 9th.
Oh, me olive oil's in trouble. I need something hearty, and I needs it now. Chunky with prime rib and vegetables. Perfect. Will you look at that? Big chunks of prime rib and wholesome vegetables. Oh, skittle-da-pung, that really hit the spot. Oops, coming, Olive! It's a very big deal. Soup that eats like a meal. I'm